Hello, and welcome back to another movie review with a Simply Spoiler.
What we're talking about today is called The Ugly Truth. It's another chick flick and I think it's a must-watch. It's intriguing with the right amount of fun, suspense and storyline that keeps the user hooked right till the end. It's what we love to watch to unwind on a weekend with friends, or if you're home from work and want to watch a relaxing no-brainer, this is it. Abby is a successful TV producer who's looking for the perfect guy. Well, aren't we all? Anyways, her show's in trouble, ratings are down, and they have to do something or they cancel the show. She has no time to go on dates, and when she does, she is extremely rehearsed, even to the extent of running a background check on her dates. She comes home depressed when a cat presses the button on the TV remote to a show called The Ugly Truth, where Mike Chadway starts trashing all the love books on Abby's nightstand. She calls him to tell him how to portray a real man, but he shoots her down by calling her ugly. Next day, she gets to the office only to see that they hired him to do a segment on her show, and she's obviously triggered by everything he does. So he makes a wager with Abby. If she follows his instruction and is able to get her dream guy, she will stop giving him a hard time and work the show with him. Now, while trying to rescue her cat, she meets an orthopedic surgeon who has many qualities she wants in a guy. She starts following all of Mike's instructions to get him. He completely changes her looks, tells her to start ignoring the guy, then he takes her to a baseball game where she's listening to Mike's instruction by wearing an earphone. She makes a complete fool of herself at the game, and when they come home, he asks her to see her again. We see a little bit of jealousy here in Mike when he sees Abby with someone else, but he brushes it off. At work, she sees new sides of him every day as he teaches her all of the tricks to get a man. She's getting ready to go on a date with Colin when Mike and a boss show up at the door. She then realizes she'll have to take Colin along to meet the executives. She then goes out on a date with Colin to a water picnic where she does all the things that Mike asks her to do, where he tells her to basically just not be herself. Colin wants to take her away for the weekend, but since a lot of other networks are now trying to poach Mike, they ask Abby to accompany him for another show. Mike is taken aback by a question the interviewer asks, and when Mike says he will stick with Abby to share a moment together, and Mike realizes he doesn't want to let her go. But when he goes to her room later that night, Colin is already there. She wants Mike to fight for her, but he gives up, and Abby breaks up with Colin. Mike quits the show, and Abby has to find a replacement for him for the balloon festival. Abby and Mike end up together on the balloon and are being secretly recorded. He confesses his love for her, and they both end up together happily. The master has now become the student.
If you'd like us to review movies, just leave a comment down below and we'll definitely review the movie for you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.